Hey, what is up, everyone out there? I am the Asian Slick Slayer, and I have some things I want to get off my chest. I have some things I've been thinking about, some things I'm excited about this year. I play PvP. I love PvP games. And what could be happening this year may very well set the tone for the next few years of game releases and just how companies treat their PvP games. Got a few things to talk about, like Call of Duty Warzone is dropping views. This could, open up the door for new things to be at the top of Twitch. Bungie teams up with Ubisoft and Riot Games to take on cheaters. Halo and Battlefield are coming out with their games in the holiday season. Splitgate gets 10 million to put into their game. Bungie breaks their silence on their PvP, and it seems arena shooters are in demand. Let's dive into this. Let's talk about it. A lot of interesting stuff. Feel free to sit back, relax. I'm going to put some gameplay on the screen. This is one of those you could just chill and listen and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd appreciate it. You really help me out. With Activision Blizzard getting sued by the state of California after a 2-year investigation, people are starting to step away from all of their games. Warzone was kind of included in this, but major streamers didn't step away from this game for that reason. Nick Merckx and Tim the Tatman have raged against cheaters on stream in a big way and have switched to playing Apex. It seems you can't load a Warzone game without playing against a cheater. Even in private lobbies, tournaments, they have cheaters. It's wild. And these cheaters will even stream themselves doing it. There have been partners on Twitch caught doing it, which will, ban them on Twitch. They're willing to risk their career in order to win. It's wild. I don't understand it. This has led to a decline in people streaming Warzone and even playing it. They're in protest that there is no anti-cheat in this game, and who knows, maybe Activision will listen to them. Maybe they just have their hands full right now and we won't ever see a response about this. With Warzone losing players, losing views, it is opening up the space for different games to see the light. Like Apex Legends just dropped season 10. That's huge. That's awesome. Splitgate surprisingly has also seen some light. This game released on May 24th, 2019, and they had to actually shut down their servers recently. If you don't know what Splitgate is a game that is like Portal and Halo had a baby. It's a very fun arena shooter with game modes and announcer sounds much like Halo. They were recently testing crossplay, and it was so popular that they had to shut down servers because they just got overloaded, which is a good problem. So to fix this issue, they received a $10 million loan to add more servers and improve the game. This game released during the height of the Battle Royale genres, and like I said earlier, it didn't really see the spotlight. You had PUBG, you had Fortnite, Apex Legends, and I think what we're seeing with Splitgate being so popular right now is people are thirsty for an arena shooter, a good arena shooter, because they're tired of battle royales. I mean, last year and a couple years ago, we just seen companies come out with all sorts of new battle royales and companies from you didn't even hear about, and it was really a flooded market because everyone was trying to get that. And I feel like Warzone sort of became like the pinnacle, like the end result of like, hey, this is what people want in a BR, at least for the majority, right? The gameplay, the gunplay, it all felt really good. And we got what we sort of wanted. Our appetite was met. And now we're thirsty for some arena shooters. But, you know, it's not going to come without, you know, we need AntiCheat. We need stuff like that. Bungie, you know, their pinnacle PvP game mode Trials is being ruined by cheaters. And with crossplay coming in a few weeks, console players that play with PC players will be affected by this influx of cheaters as well. Bungie didn't really make a big statement about the lawsuits that they're doing, but they did recently make a tweet thread about the future of their PvP game mode, which most were excited about because they did make a statement saying they can't imagine Destiny 2 without PvP, but a lot of them are saying it's a little bit too late. The last PvP map that they added was over 600 days ago. Can you believe it? 600 days ago. Apex Legends just recently added an arena shooter mode that resembles Destiny Trials Osiris. And this season 10, they have a ranked game mode. So a lot of Destiny players went over to try this, and I know it wasn't exactly the same. You know, Destiny is kind of, you know, space magic with bullets, but you know, it did drag away some players, and they tried it out. I myself really enjoy this mode, and I'm going to re-download the game to try it out. And really, from my knowledge, you know, Bungie's doesn't, you know, they haven't added a BR, so they've been an arena shooter mostly. And I believe the reason they came out and made a statement about what's to come is they have a big announcement coming up, yes, but also their next map's not coming for another year or more. Their next new map, and they're bringing back old maps. So not a lot of exciting stuff is happening on the PvP side of things, other than a few, you know, meta changes here and there. So they are feeling pressured, I think, to come out with some news. Otherwise, they're going to lose the spotlight to Halo Infinite and Battlefield, because they are dropping new games this winter, this fall, or whatever, holiday season. And both those games, Halo Infinite and Battlefield, did not mention anything about a battle royale. So they're definitely going after this untapped, this market that's been forgotten about, the arena shooter market. It seems to have people excited because they're tired of the BR genre. We have so many BRs. It's hard to choose. Not a lot of people like them. Not everyone like them, you know. What's really interesting is these two games, Halo Infinite and Battlefield, are taking two different monetization methods. Halo Infinite will be a part of Xbox Game Pass on console and PC. And if you don't own Xbox Game Pass, you can still play the multiplayer for free, the multiplayer shooter stuff, the PvP stuff. But will have to buy the campaign mode if you want to play that. This is very similar to the Call of Duty's latest monetization method, where they had you could play their battle royale, but you couldn't play some of their arena shooter modes or their new story modes that they've added. Battlefield, on the other hand, will be a full paid $70 game. $70 game. I mean, this is wild to me. This is news to me. $70, whereas, you know, and they don't have a story mode. They just have straight up PvP. So in a field where Fortnite, Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone all offer their games, major game modes for free, and they will use a battle pass with cosmetics to make money. Halo Infinite will also offer a battle pass, but you can choose whatever season you grind for. If you miss 2 seasons, you can go back those 2 seasons and grind for it and not miss out on anything. So it's interesting to see Battlefield still charge $70 for their game. With cheaters being a cancer in the PvP world, a paywall may be one of the easiest ways to ensure banned cheaters can't come back easily. Another way is a type of AntiCheat software, something Destiny 2 and Warzone players are begging for. Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, both have anti-cheat and they still see cheaters, but at a significantly lower rate. So it's going to be interesting to see if Battlefield can successfully launch and continue to play without cheaters plaguing their game modes. Will we see cheaters? Maybe we'll see a significantly lower amount. If that it happens, having a fully paid game might be the best anti-cheat, because we don't see Bungie getting together and announcing, hey, we're working with Riot, we're working with Ubisoft to make an anti-cheat. They're literally just doing lawsuits, and it makes me wonder, are they doing something with anti-cheat because they would all benefit, or are they just trying to scare people from not buying cheats or not making cheats? It's interesting, and a lot of these things, with Warzone, losing views, opening up the scene for a spotlight in other games, with Bungie teaming up with Ubisoft and Riot to take on cheaters. We have new major games from Halo and Battlefield coming out later. Splitgate gets 10 million to throw into their game. Bungie finally breaks some silence and says, hey, we do love PvP. We just aren't going to make anything right now. It's an exciting time. This year is an exciting time for PvP. I always say every year, man, this is a great time for video games. This is a great time. But this year, 2021, I believe it's specifically a great time for PvP players, because we're going to get different things thrown at us to see what sticks. We're gonna get new ways to monetize the game. We're gonna get new game modes. We're gonna get new arena shooters rather than a BR. We're gonna see if these games can stand up on their own without a BR, or maybe a couple months later the scene will be begging for a battle royale mode in these games. It's gonna be interesting to see. So that's all I have today. Thank you so much for listening to this. I needed to get this off. I needed to discuss it with you guys. One of my favorite things about content creation is I get to kind of get my thoughts out to you all, and then I hear what you guys think of my thoughts. Think of how this year's gonna go. So I appreciate you listening. Hit a like, hit a sub button. I'm Asian Slickster all over the internet, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.
One enemy remaining. Player standing.
GG's.